Hello, friends, and welcome back to our podcast. Today, we are diving into something that touches many of us deeply, especially in midlife. It's a topic that challenges how we see ourselves, how we define success, and how we move forward with peace and purpose. Let's discuss my reading experience of the book From Strength to Strength, written by Arthur C. Brooks is a well-known American professor and social scientist who studies happiness at Harvard University. This book mainly discusses based on his research and understanding of life. The author provides readers with some simple and practical suggestions on how to live a better life in the future. Let's begin with a simple idea. Midlife isn't a crisis, it's a transition. It's the moment when we realize that the things that once drove us, achievement, recognition, being needed, don't satisfy us in the same way anymore. And that's okay. In fact, it's a sign of growth. 1. Success doesn't last forever. In our younger years, we often build our lives on what author Arthur C. Brooks called fluid intelligence, the quick thinking, fast learning, problem-solving kind of intelligence that peaks in our 20s and 30s. It's what drives us to succeed in school, rise quickly in our careers, and chase new opportunities. But as we enter our 40s and beyond, something shifts. That sharp edge begins to soften, and we may feel like we are slowing down. The truth is, we are not getting worse. We are just changing. And this is where many people panic. They feel like they are fading. But in reality, this is the moment we begin to develop something even more powerful. Crystallized intelligence, wisdom, insight, and the ability to teach, guide, and inspire others. It's less about proving and more about contributing. So, instead of clinging to the old kind of success, it's time to embrace a new kind of strength. 2. Stop comparing, start living. One of the biggest traps in midlife is the habit of comparison. We look at younger co-workers who seem faster, more energetic. We scroll through social media and see highlight reels of people's perfect lives. We remember who we used to be and wonder if we have lost something. But here's the thing, comparison steals your joy. It turns every achievement into not enough, and every moment into a silent competition. The author reminds us we need to shift from external validation to internal peace. True meaning doesn't come from applause or attention. It comes from doing what matters to us deeply and authentically. So let's stop measuring our life by how we stack up to others and start living by what truly brings us peace. 3. Break free from the addiction to success. Craving success can feel like an addiction. At first, it motivates us, but over time, it creates anxiety, restlessness, and the fear of slowing down. The author points out something powerful. Many people don't struggle because they have lost their skill. They struggle because they can't stand the silence when the applause fades. They miss being praised, being needed, and that emotional crash feels like failure. It's not that you are no longer valuable, it's that you have become addicted to success, addicted to applause, to rankings, to the rush of proving yourself again and again. But guess what? True freedom is letting go of that addiction. It means shifting your focus from outside approval to inner calm. Instead of fighting aging or weakness, we can learn to face our true selves. Then, redefine what success means. Midlife isn't the end, it's a fresh start. We don't need to chase the spotlight anymore. Now we can choose a life that's steadier, freer, and more meaningful. So, what can we do? Here are 3 practical steps. Step 1. Recognize the addiction. Success isn't bad. But when we build our identity on it, that's when we get into trouble. The author says, it's not wrong to want success, but when success becomes your whole identity, it turns into a trap. Like someone who uses drugs to escape pressure, we begin with a goal but end up stuck in a cycle. Step 2. Practice letting go and shifting your thoughts. Start noticing how often you measure your worth by your title, your income, or your likes on social media. Ask yourself, if all of that disappeared, who would I still be? That's not a loss. That's getting closer to your true self. Step 3. Redefine success as a contribution. In the second half of life, your greatest value isn't in your trophy or titles. It's in how many people you lift up. It's in the legacy you leave. Not how long you stay in the spotlight. You may not be the main star anymore, but you can be the light that helps others shine. And just like that, we have come to the end of today's episode. Did something we shared today speak to you? If so, take some time this week to reflect, to practice, and to let go. If you enjoy our podcast, we would love for you to subscribe and share it with someone who might need this encouragement. Let's be people who don't just chase success, but who live with purpose. No matter what stage of life we are in, we can still grow, still give, and still live a beautiful, meaningful life. Until next time, take care, stay peaceful, and may your days be filled with joy. Goodbye for now.